Ever since starting this YouTube channel, I have been shouting to the universe, why can't there be a preamp processor that only has, I don't know, 7 channels, 9, 11 for that matter? Why do we always have to start at the ridiculous channel count of 13? That channel count is probably overkill for most of you out there, especially if you are just getting serious about home theater. But guess what, my friends? That time has finally arrived. And it ain't just any old company, it's Trinnov. Let's get into it. Right up front, I am not being paid a dime by Trinnov to make this video. I got word of this news, so I just had to spread it to all of you out there in YouTube land. So last week, my Trinnov contact emailed me asking if I would like some information about an upcoming Trinnov announcement that would be under embargo until August 26th, which is today, if you happen to be watching this on day 1. So I said, yeah, please send me this top secret information right now. So here it is. Trinnov has announced their brand new processor, the AltitudeCI. CI standing for Custom Integration for those who don't know. This is a fully networked audio over IP processor designed specifically for the custom integration market, including support for both Dante and Ravenna/AES67 protocols, meaning audio over Ethernet cables instead of the bulky interconnects you might be used to if you have an insane amount of channels you're working with. More on that later. And taken from the press release itself, I want to read you this. Altitude makes Trinnov performance available to more projects than ever before, said Arnaud Laborie, Trinnov Audio co-founder and CEO. This is the one platform integrators can rely on for every immersive audio project, regardless of scale, infrastructure, or performance demands. Because do you want to know which part I'm most excited about? It introduces a modular licensing model that allows integrators to specify channel count in 2-channel increments. So what exactly does that mean? It means AltitudeCI is available in configurations from 8, yes, only 8 channels, all the way to 32 channels, with a custom 64-channel version arriving in 2026. Upgrades can be activated remotely via Trinnov's extranet, maximizing long-term flexibility. So finally, my friends, you can potentially get your hands on a preamp processor with a channel count as low as 8 channels, meaning 7 speakers and 1 subwoofer, in whichever configuration fits your listening space. Because before today, I think we can all agree that 13 speaker channels being the baseline with pre-pros turned so many people away from even considering it. But the fact that it's not just any company, but Trinnov? Dude, that means you still get Trinnov's customer support, Trinnov's exclusive 3D room correction optimizer, waveforming tech if you have a lot of subwoofers or maybe plan on getting a lot of subwoofers, and their remapping tech, which places the sounds in the most ideal places no matter where your speakers are or if you have an architecturally compromised listening space. Would you like to know a little bit more about some of the physical aspects? Okay, here we go. Since it's made with custom integrators in mind, where space can potentially be limited, it comes in a slim 2RU chassis if you're going to rack mount it, 8 analog outputs, again for a baseline 7.1 system, 4 HDMI inputs and 2 HDMI outputs, and 3 Ethernet ports to support more robust network architectures, more channel counts beyond 8, etc. And the user interface has been updated, which features a guided calibration workflow, making it more user-friendly than ever before, and also you don't have to have like an audio engineering degree to make it happen. But here's a few more things to go along with these features. Now, the Amplitude 16 can be custom fitted with an optional Dante board to have seamless Ethernet connectivity between your preamp and your amp. But if you happen to be anywhere near the Denver area, they will be debuting the AltitudeCI at the CEDIA Expo in Denver, September 4th through the 6th, 2025, as well as all the other insanity that goes along during that expo. Personally, I will sadly not be attending CEDIA this year, so I will have to cheer on Trinnov from afar. But of course, the one thing they left out, and on purpose no doubt, the price. Trinnov's most inexpensive preamp processor is the Altitude 16, which has a 20-channel count. And on audioadvice.com, currently it is $19,500. So what's the baseline 8-channel AltitudeCI gonna run you? Ooh, gosh. I mean, obviously don't quote me on this, but I'm gonna bet even that will set you back $10,000, $12,000. But even then, that's just widely speculative on my part because I have no clue. But, you're still getting Trinnov's software features and room correction, customer service, etc. But I will have to say in the email from my Trinnov contact, the verbiage did say competitively priced high-performance audio processor. So competitively priced for which consumer? That is to be determined. But I imagine pricing will be available once CEDIA rolls around. Although, since it's Trinnov, I'm not holding my breath that it's only going to be like $5,000. But who knows? They could surprise us all. So there you have it, folks. I just wanted to pass that info along to you avid home theater enthusiasts now that the embargo has been lifted. If you're wanting to go with separates, meaning a preamp and external amps, the baseline channel count is no longer at least 13 channels. So that's something to celebrate. But the cost, I'm sure, will be another issue. So if anything, maybe this will cause other manufacturers like Marantz, Arcam, Anthem to think, oh yeah, maybe we should offer some preamps with lower channel counts. So here is hoping we get some sort of trickle-down effect with this new preamp from Trinnov. So what say ye, people watching this? Let's say if you only needed a 5.1.4 Dolby Atmos system in your living room, would you want to have the option of a pre-pro and external amps instead of only having AVRs with 9 channels? Let's start a conversation, my friends. Let me see those comments. And with that, this world is crazy as it is already, so it only makes sense to be kind to everyone you come in contact with. Don't just watch TV and movies, experience them, possibly with an AltitudeCI in the near future? And of course, appreciate good sound design.